Hello, it's the Scoundrel again. Back for another video thing that I can put on the internet so people know I'm here. Well, I want to tell you about me, last summer vacation. I went up to, New Brunswick, and it's a fancy place if you ever been. A little island. Wait, no, the island is the other one. Yeah, it's part of Canada. Most people kind of like it. A lot of people forget it's even there, but it's New Brunswick to say the least. I went sailing in the boat, and we saw some whales. Saw a pod of whales. You know, that's what they call it, is a pod. I don't know why. It's a good question. You have to look it up in an encyclopedia or a dictionary or whatever the kids use these days. Maybe Google it. Yes, that's what my teenage daughter says. She says, "Google it, Dad," when I say, "Yar, what does this mean?" or who is that? And she'll say, "Well, I don't know, Dad. Maybe you should just Google it." And I that's all I do is just Google it then. So what else happened on me trip? Well, I got tangled in a lobster trap. That's a good story. We went to this seafood restaurant, and they had some lobster traps hanging from the roof as decorations, I suppose. But, you know me, I'm a landlubber, even though I'm a pirate, so I said to the bartender, I said to him, "Hey, you know what? That lobster trap looks awful enticing. Can I take a look at it? I used to be a pirate in the high seas, and I used to pillage ships, and I used to do this and that, and take over things." So he said to me, he was kind of worried. He said, "Do you know how to use one, boy?" And I said, "Of course, I'm a pirate. I do know how to use a lobster trap." So he handed it down for me, and I just kind of looked at it, and then I stuck my head in to see if it could catch my head as well as it could catch a lobster. But it couldn't, and I got tangled in there, and we had to go to the emergency room because, well, that's just what happens when you do stupid things like I do. But then again, I am the Scoundrel, so I went to the ER, and they said to me, "You know, you should stop sticking your head in lobster traps." And I realized that it's in my nature. I'm a pirate, for Christ's sakes. That's what I do. I stick my head in lobster traps, and sometimes I burn Eggo waffles, but it's me. That's just me life. So, if you have any problems with that, then you can do something else and stop watching this. Because I am the Scoundrel, and that was my summer vacation. Yeah, with the boats and the whales and getting my head caught in a lobster trap. And so I shall leave you with these final words. If you need a divorce attorney, you can call the Scoundrel at 647-237-1425, and I just made that number up.